Have you ever felt puzzled by subtle emotions, hidden motives, or unexpected actions in relationships with women? What if I told you that many of these behaviors can be traced back to a few common patterns? By recognizing these, you can approach relationships with clarity, patience, and wisdom. Men often rush into connections without realizing the silent forces that shape them. Just like men, women carry both strengths and vulnerabilities, and understanding them through a Stoic lens can transform how you connect and respond. Let's explore some of these key challenges, what you might call weaknesses, not as flaws to exploit, but as human experiences to approach with compassion and strength. 1. Fear of rejection. Rejection is painful for everyone, but for many women it cuts especially deep. Instead of expressing it outwardly through anger or indifference, women often internalize it, leading to self-doubt or overthinking. This stems in part from growing up in a world where validation, appearance, likability, approval, shapes self-worth. When rejection happens, it can reopen old wounds and insecurities. As a Stoic man, your role isn't to use this against her, but to respond with patience and consistency. Create an environment where she feels valued, reassure her when doubt surfaces, and show by example that rejection isn't an ending but a step toward growth. 2. Overthinking and self-doubt. Have you ever noticed a simple phrase like, "I'll call you later," triggering hours of second-guessing? Many women overanalyze because they're seeking clarity and emotional safety in a world that scrutinizes their every move. A short text or vague tone can spark spirals of worry. The Stoic response is to be an anchor of calm. Don't dismiss her concerns, acknowledge them, but gently bring focus back to reality. Offer clear, honest communication to avoid ambiguity, and model resilience by showing how you let go of unnecessary worry. In doing so, you create a sense of stability she can lean on. 3. Emotional dependency. When a woman depends on you emotionally, it's a sign of deep trust. She's opening her most vulnerable side and expecting support, not solutions to every problem. But balance is crucial. If you give up all independence, the relationship can become unhealthy. If you detach completely, trust fades. The Stoic path is to stay present and supportive while setting boundaries and maintaining your own emotional well-being. Encourage her independence, listen actively, and protect your own energy. A strong relationship thrives on mutual respect, not dependence, but shared resilience. 4. Sensitivity to criticism. Criticism, even when well-intended, can feel deeply personal. For many women, it doesn't just question an action, it can feel like a question of worth. That's why delivery matters. Instead of bluntly pointing out faults, approach with empathy and collaboration, "Let's work on this together," rather than, "You always get this wrong." This softens the message while keeping it constructive. If she reacts defensively, stay calm and steady. Your composure allows her to process without feeling attacked. Over time, she'll come to trust that your feedback comes from care, not judgment. 5. Desire for security. Security runs deeper than money or possessions. For many women, it means emotional stability, the reassurance that when life gets turbulent, you won't fall apart. A Stoic man provides this not through control or dominance, but through steadiness, responsibility, and consistency. Financial responsibility matters, but more important is emotional reliability. Keeping your word, staying composed under pressure, and leading with balance. True security is the peace of mind that comes from knowing someone can be trusted, no matter the circumstances.